Training Payne here. I just got back from my run. It's Friday afternoon. I just slipped out. I woke up this morning and I looked at two apps. Well, first of all, the first app that I do is I stand on the scale and I weigh myself. And I weighed in at 197. Would really like to be at 190. Second thing I did was it's D-Day for Monjaro. So I went, gave myself a shot of Monjaro. I take microdosing, small amounts, because as much as Monjaro can help you lose weight, because I definitely still want to get down to the 190, it's not a secret formula that you take it and it just peels the weight off. When you take Monjaro, it just helps curb a little bit of the appetite. But if you were to still overeat and you were to eat junk food and all the rest of it, you're not going to lose weight. So it's not a secret injection that peels away fat. I know a lot of people may think that. And you still need to exercise and all that sort of stuff. So when I see 197, because I did get down as low as about 191, 192, and then I really started working out again. So that's where I think I started gaining muscle. So I'm about 197, and I really do want to get down to about 190. And even on Monjaro, as I get stressed, I do find myself still going to the fridge or into the cupboard. And by and large, most of the times I don't eat anything. But there is ice cream at times, like yesterday I had ice cream. The beauty is it was the last bit of ice cream, and Monjaro, I guess, looks at ice cream as it's a liquid, so it doesn't stop as much. But anyway, going back, so the first app, what I do is I stand on the scale, it takes my weight. Then the second thing is I have two apps that I look at in the morning. One is the Ultra Human app, which is based on this ring, and I check my sleeping and everything. And the first thing that it said when I opened up the app this morning was, you're going to get sick, or you're on the verge of getting sick, or you're run down, and that sort of thing. And then the second app that I open is another one. I forget what the name is, wellness, whatever. And I open it up and it says, you're stressed and take care of yourself and all this stuff. And quite frankly, that wellness app that I have yet to have a day where I open it up and it says, hey man, you're in great shape. You're going to have an awesome day. Go out, work out your brains out. It always gives me like this bad news that, be careful, rest, don't do too much, don't exert yourself. So that's how my day started off. And then I started working, and today I have 3 workouts. One is a run, then I need to make up for yesterday's weight training session. And then the third one is doing a swim. So I had decision, do I go to the gym right now and do the workout and swim, or do I go out for a run? So I went out for the run because I figured I've been running in the evening most of the time since I started up. And this is a day during the day, and it's very warm out today. It's unusually warm. So I wanted to do the run today outside. And then I've got to go back to work, and then I will get out to the gym to do the leg workout and do the swim. So the run itself, though, the apps are correct, because the run was extremely slow, lots of walking, an extreme amount of walking. And it's just telling me the body isn't yet adjusted, and it does bother me a bit, because the reason that I brought the Monjaro levels down is because I was just finding that I was bonking and wasn't able to run, and there's times I wonder if it's the Monjaro that's slowing down my progress. Yet at the same time, I don't want to get off of it, because the benefits I get beyond the weight loss and managing, my eating and all that stuff, it just far outweigh. I don't want to drink. I mentally feel so much more balanced. Life is better. So I don't want to get off of it for that reason, just to get in shape. And then I reminded myself today, or tried to remind myself, that, you know what, don't beat yourself up. You're basically just, by Sunday, it'll be the end of your second week. So, that's, you're only 2 weeks into it. If this is 8 weeks into it, it could be a different story. Yet at the same time, I guess I feel like I'm in good shape. My legs are feeling strong, everything's feeling strong, but my times don't reflect it, at least not on the run. The bike is looking a little better, but that's biking on the wind trainer or on the trainer. So it's not out on the road in the real world. So I won't know about that until next week when I'm in California. Anyway, I'm off to do some weight training a little bit later, and I'm off to do a swim. And then I will be done for the day, and we'll probably head out and have go out for dinner or something like that. Psych, it's not over yet. I thought the vlog was done, but I just finished a workout at LA Fitness. I did leg workout, and then I followed it up with a swim. And I said, you know what, I've got to do a vlog here, just because I really didn't want to do the workout. I pushed myself out the door to do it. As I was doing legs, it was hurting a lot. And then there's a last exercise I need to do, which is lunges. And I do it with the Olympic bar, and the Olympic bar area was full, and I could have bailed on it, but then I went and got dumbbells, and I did it with dumbbells, and it's an exercise that's not a lot of fun. By the time I'm done, the heart rate's up to about 147. So then I'm like, okay, now a swim, man. I got to go do a swim. I just pushed myself into the pool area. The first thing I saw when I got there was every lane was full. I was like, oh, this is my excuse. I could just turn around and walk back, go home and say, hey, I couldn't have swam because it was full. But no, I sat there and I waited, and then I saw a guy. Actually, the whole pool is full of Oriental guys. Nothing wrong, nothing against Oriental guys, but I mean, it's just Oriental people, Asian people, the whole pool. So anyway, the guy's waiting at the end of the pool. I went up to him, the nice guy. I said, hey, listen, are you done? Yeah, I'm done. So I managed to get in the pool. So then my objective was, okay, you're in the pool. Now let's just get 10 minutes, and then you can bail after 10 minutes. And you said you did the swim. So sure enough, 10 minutes goes by, and then I push myself for another, I was at 9 minutes. Okay, let's go for another 5. So I hit 15. Then I hit 19 minutes, and then it goes, okay, I only got another 10 minutes left. I'll push myself to get those last 10 minutes to get 30 minutes in, which I ended up doing. And I really didn't want to. And then I thought, as I was not feeling very good at all, I thought, maybe these apps are right. They said I was going to get sick, but it's not that I'm going to get sick. It's just that I don't have any energy whatsoever. So as I'm doing all this, I'm like, man, I'm only into week 2 on Friday, and I still have heavy workouts on Saturday and Sunday. And I'm like, I look at it, I'm only doing it works out to an hour a day. I'm doing an hour a day, and I used to do so much more. And of course, they say the worst thing to do is to compare and contrast. You'll never be happy, but I have no option but compare to what I was doing before. And I've got no patience. So it's like, okay, why am I not seeing improvement? Anyway, I just wanted to hop back on because number one is I got it done, and I really did not want to do it, and there was so many times to bail. And thanks to the vlog, I think that kept me going, because I didn't want to get on the vlog tomorrow and say, oh yeah, I ended up bailing and giving all kinds of excuses and things like that. That's number one. And then number 2 is, yeah, that was just it. I just didn't want to make excuses, and I just wanted to get it done. So at least now there's no guilt. It's not like I'm going to spend the rest of the night going, oh man, I wish I could. Although I do know what I was going to say. So I did make a good judgment call today, in that I went for a run prior, because I just got out of LA Fitness, And not only was it windy, getting cooler, but it was starting to spit rain. And I managed to get that run done when at least it was sunny out, there was no rain. So that's one in the record books for the good guys. This time over and out, I mean it, retraining Payne.